I don't know about you, but me personally, I don't own too much Bitcoin because I cannot afford to own too much Bitcoin. You might ask, why is that? And it's a very simple answer to that, because the potential of Bitcoin to double up, triple up, and quadruple up is much lower than for other coins. So that's why I'm mostly invested in shitcoins. That does not mean that the projects are shitty, but as you might already know, most of the projects that don't have good fundamentals after a bull run will crash, and many of them will also go bankrupt. At the same time, during a bull run and before it, these coins have the highest potential because, of course, a smaller investment can transform in something life-changing. It's much easier for a coin that has 100 million USD market cap because it only needs to get $1 billion to 10x it, right? Meanwhile, if you want to do the same thing with Bitcoin, so you need to take it from today from $64,000 to $640,000, right? So it's much more difficult. That would mean a huge total crypto market cap. Meanwhile, a coin like this can very quickly go up, right? At the same time, these coins will also crash when the Bitcoin is struggling. Like you can see here, when Bitcoin went down after May, this happened in this case, right? All right, let's leave it at that, this short introduction. And now let me tell you what I think about this coin right here. In this case, I am talking about Trias Token, the new one. There are two of them. It was an older project which has been flipped into a newer one, a new team, new management, I don't know, huge change. And as we can see, the project launched in April this year, and it had a huge run right before the May crash. As you can see, this coin has a market cap of only close to $17 million. That means that the upside, it's huge. At the same time, the risk is much higher than with any other more better established altcoins. What is interesting about this project is that they have a total supply of only 10 million of tokens, which is very low. And we have in circulation 1.6 million. So we are getting close to 20%. Now let's get back to technical analysis, because this is what I'm basing my investments on. And yeah, of course, the reminder, I'm not a financial advisor. This content is only for entertainment purposes. I base all my crypto investments on TA, and I don't buy based on news or something else. I've been buying into this project since it was close to $2.5, but I sold when it got close to $8 or something like that. And that was right before the crash. I think I sold somewhere here. And after that we had this run and it went up over 31 bucks. Looking at this chart, this is weekly chart, so we won't have too many bars because it's still a young coin, right? But we can see here a very healthy accumulation phase, right? Nothing special. It holds pretty well the 10 EMA and the 21 EMAs, right? Since Bitcoin started to recover after the dip in May and June, it had a very healthy growing rate, right? And this tells me that it has a huge potential. I told you that I started to buy close to 2.5 and I sold close to 8. I started to reaccumulate again close to 8 bucks. Let's see where that was. Somewhere around here, I think. Somewhere around here. Or here. Yeah, I think after I saw that it stabilized a little bit and it touched the EMAs right here in this area, I bought close to this price right here. And here are my expectations for this coin. So like I said, this is the weekly. Let me have a look at the oscillators before I look at smaller time frames. But yeah, it's not too much here on the RSI EMA oscillator, but actually we can see here it bounced back from this EMA and it's heading upwards, and we are very far away from this bullish zone. So we are only here where we've been previously, right? There is a lot of room for this coin to still go up, but yeah, not really enough here as well. Now we see we run pretty well and we went in this bullish zone, and the MACD it's still only green since it appeared on the weekly chart. Now let's have a look at the daily chart, and we can see that right now it's struggling to break this resistance level right here close to $11. So I think when it will do that, if we look closely here, we don't have any resistance on the left side. So there is no resistance until the all-time high, right? So there is quite nice potential for this. If we put a Fibonacci retracement and we put it here. Yeah, we can see that 0.236, it's in the same area as the resistance level we are finding ourselves at right now. Like the next targets, if it won't fire up like here, like in this area, it has to reach here close to 13.69. I think now it doesn't need too much to get there. It might do something like that very easily, come back to check this and go upwards, or might do something like it did here. So maybe do something like that, come and bounce back from this and go upper afterwards. Like I said, there is no serious previous resistance, right? And here, if we look closely, like look here, there was not a real accumulation period here. It just went up. And now because Bitcoin is stable, and look at this all accumulation area right here. This is amazing, very good, right? Very healthy. From here, why not just jump straight here in this area? Like I really believe this is very achievable, easily. Now, if we look at this Fibonacci retracement tool, we will get at the next level over the all-time high, straight up here, close to $50. So this is very promising. Let's have a look at the oscillators in this case as well. And let's see, yeah, let's start with the RSI EMA 1. And we can see we are very low. We are still very low. We are close to 60 here. Look at this. If this transforms in this, or look at these previous levels, right? We are very far away from that and we are above. So what might happen in this case, so these are only probabilities, nothing is about to happen for sure, of course, but it might do something like that, and this EMA will go something like this, and from here it might go straight up, skyrocket like that, and afterwards it can come back here to recheck this EMA, might go under, or it might go even higher, like to these levels right here, and or maybe to these ones, if you look here, right? And who knows, look here, this is crazy. So a lot of upside right here in this area. I don't see anything else than bullish here on this oscillator. Now let's have a look at the stochastic RSI, and the same, we see that we are up, but at the same time, that doesn't mean that it needs to go down again. Look here how many times it did just this. Came here and went back up, right? So let's see, where is this area right here, right? So usually I see that every time when it gets up, it has another leg. It goes down a bit and afterwards goes back again. And here it just got up, right? So it might be something like this, or like this, or like this, or it might just go straight down, but that not necessarily means that the price will dip a lot, right? And something that I'm actually the most bullish on, the MACD indicator in this case. Look at this. And this is on the daily, right? I'm not talking about small time frame like 30 minutes or 1 hour, right? So this is very bullish what's happening right here. Look. Do you see this? Look what happened here. This area right here looks very similar with this one. Yeah, of course, that doesn't mean that it will happen exactly the same way, but it's the only cross up on the MACD except of this one. So the other ones have been under the zero line. So I still think this is very low at the same time, right? Let's have a look. Look, just to get here, it still needs to go up something, right? So I don't know if it's tomorrow or if it's this week, but to be honest, I think it's Trias, it's really close to pop. And I will try something. This is very risky. My strategy here is to just take very small profits. I'll try to take profit along the way, but not to keep the money. I'm planning to buy more when it will dip back, right? We see these spikes right here. All the time it's coming back, right? To touch the EMAs. So I will just try to sell a small amount here in this area and some more here in this area, right? And to try to buy when it dips like between 20 and 30%. Because most of the time, what do these coins do? They do something like, even if they come here or here, they are coming close to this level, right? If it comes here, I will use this line right here to buy more and a bit underneath, right? So this is my strategy at least. I have a longer term target and I'm trying to accumulate more if I can. If not, then I will still have most of my position in place and I can sell it at a much higher price. Like for example, when it gets here to this level, like it's nothing crazy, like it would not be crazy to get to these levels right here, 120 bucks. It's not so much, like I said, it's close to 10x, around 10x. That's nothing for a small cap coin, right? So right now, I'm just looking for a 4-hour candle to close above 11. Immediately after that will happen, I think we will have a very, very easy push to this area right here, most probably even higher. Now you tell me, what do you think about Trias and what small cap coins did you invest in so far? Or maybe which small cap coins would you like me to review in the future? Thank you for watching and see you next time.